Ever since I became an adult, if that's what you would actually call me, in my home office, I've had a traditional office chair. Kind of like the one that you can probably see in the background behind me there. Pretty reasonably priced, decently comfortable, but not terribly flashy. Why don't we try something a little different? This is the Sleekform ergonomic gaming chair. Now, one of the things that really stood out to me about this one is it has a 90 to 180 degree backrest, meaning you can lay back all the way if you want to. It says large weight capacity. It'll hold up to 617 pounds. I am nowhere near that. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to set it up. I'm not going to go through the whole setup process on camera because there's no reason for that. It says right here, there's a video over at sleekform.com if you'd like to see how to put this thing together. I will link to that down below. So let me go ahead and get this thing set up. We'll talk about it. I'll demonstrate it and how it works and everything. Talk about how comfortable it is or isn't. I haven't tried it, so I don't know. So let's give it a shot. And several days later, we are back. Here is the chair. As you can see, just from an initial glance, it looks like every other racing chair out there on the market. It has a detachable headrest here, an included lumbar support pillow, which I very quickly took off. You've got two adjustable armrests. Basically, you push the button on either one and it goes up or down. I think there's 6 levels of adjustment to each one. Obviously, it's a chair. It swivels around from side to side. There's the traditional latch under the chair here that you can use to raise or lower it. And of course, you can push it in or pull it out. If you pull it out, you can lean back. The one that I have here is very stiff, so leaning back is a little bit difficult. There's probably a way to adjust it, I just haven't done that yet. But then if you push this lever back in, there's another lever right up here. Kind of like an ejector seat lever, but instead of ejecting you from the seat, it lays the seat all the way back. And by all the way, I mean 160 to 180 degrees of recline. So if that's your thing, this definitely has it covered. And then when you pull it up, be careful to make sure it comes up slowly because otherwise you get a little bit of a beating. And I did start this clip out by saying a few days later because I have been using this as my primary desk chair here in my office for the last 3 days or so, and I've got mixed opinions about it. The first time I sat down in it, and every time since then, the first thought that comes to mind is this is exactly the same feeling as the very first office chair I ever bought. I think I bought it at Staples or Office Max or something. It's one of the chairs that I paid $50 for, but it was not adjustable in any way. The arms didn't move. It could lean back, but it didn't have a way to actually lay the back back. Didn't come with a headrest pillow, didn't come with a lumbar support pillow. But again, I paid $50 for that chair. This one, depending on the day, I've seen it as low as $99 and as much as $150. And as I was sort of alluding to there, it had the same level of comfort as the chair that I had that was $50. The chair I normally sit in has a lot more padding to it. The armrests actually have padding on it where these have no padding at all. This is just solid as a rock. So if you prefer a more plush, more cushy chair, this is not going to be it. If you don't like it plush, if you don't like it cushy and soft, and you enjoy that ability to lay the seat all the way back, this could be a really good option for you. As it stands, it's a chair. There's not a whole lot more I can say about it. I can't really talk about how the chair is going to work for me over the long period of time because I've only had it like 3 or 4 days. It definitely gets the job done. So I guess if you're in the market for a chair and you don't want to pay the prices for one of the more expensive brands, I've looked at some of those and they range between $250 and like $500 depending on what you're getting. I'm not sure how comfortable and how supportive those chairs are, but this one's got a decent amount of options to it. It's comfortable enough for the price that I would have paid for it if I had paid for it. Just a note there again, I did not pay for this. The company Sleekform sent this out for me to take a look at it. I'm not blown away by it, but it's all right. So if you like this video and you want to check the chair out for yourself, I'll have a link to where you can find it on Amazon down in the description. If you like my channel, you want to support what I'm doing here, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below and subscribe if you have not already, if you're new here. Ring that little notification bell so you get notifications whenever new videos do come out, and I will see you again next time.